Hi everybody, it's the Blue-Eyed Sunshine, and I am now reading my story that I wrote aloud for you guys, just in case you can't read my handwriting that I was going to put up, but I think this might be better if I read it like this, if that's alright with you. It's called Angel, and I kind of use my name, except my name's Ellie, and I mixed up my last name in different letters. Ellie Iris looked like an angel. She has gold hair, tan skin, rosy cheeks, and blue eyes. She had a rather angelic tone in her voice and appearance. Ellie was always teased for not cutting and dyeing her waist-length gold hair. She was teased for not having her first kiss. She was teased for her voice. One day it all changed and ended in a surprise. This is Ellie's side of the story. Ellie walked down the grassy quad, her blue eyes pooling equally as sparkly as her eyes. They were teasing her again. Ellie just wanted to be normal, but that won't happen. Ellie was supposed to be Aaron's angel on Earth. But he much rather preferred slutty girls. Ellie was just innocent, and people these days don't like that. Aaron walked side by side with Jake, Eddie, Melissa, and Ariana. This time it was the fact she said, "I have to go do it now." They laughed at her perverted joke, and she didn't get what was funny. They called her stupid, throwback, and naive. How could I be so stupid, Ellie thought to herself. Ellie really liked Aaron, but he wasn't fond of her. Ellie pushed her hair back behind her ear. Aaron went in front of her. She tripped and fell into his arms. She thought, "Oh, I've done it now." He dropped her and said, "How dare you?" Then he pressed her skinny hourglass figure to the grass as Jake lifted her backpack off her back. She whimpered softly, then she kicked Aaron right off her. He laid on the ground shocked. She bit her lips so hard it bled a little. She said, "Aaron, all I ever wanted was to be friends, and now all I can be is your angel." He was so confused. She took her back from Jake and gave him a swift punch to the jaw. She ran towards a building. Aaron was scared. What was she doing? Aaron's side of the story. Aaron walked down the hall and his heart skipped a beat. There stood Ellie, his deep secret crush. She was so pretty, but she was too misfitted. He hid his true feelings with bashing and insults. Ellie sailed by him gracefully into a book she was reading called The Glitter Theory. He practically melted. Ellie had said "do it" on the quad, and naturally he laughed. She didn't get what was funny, so everyone teased her. She was crying and bleeding from biting her lip too hard. She bites her lip. It's a habit that I have noticed. He pinned her on the ground just to be with her and no one else. Jake grabbed her backpack. Then she kicked him hard in the stomach. He felt the blow. It was the worst pain he ever felt. She was then pinning me down, saying all she wanted was my friendship, but she couldn't see that isn't going to happen, so all she could be was my angel. She grabbed her backpack from Jake and punched him in the jaw. She sprinted, almost glided towards a building. I was scared. What was she doing? Chapter 3, an ending Aaron will never forget. Aaron watched her run as Melissa threw herself onto him. She is such a slut. They walked away. In class, the teacher announced that they had found Ellie dead near the garden. She left a note and it said, "Please read aloud to my class." It said, "Don't worry, Melissa, Jake, and Ariana. I didn't poison myself because of you. I forgive you because I feel sorry for you. But Aaron, I died because the pain you caused was unbearable." Everyone stood wide-eyed at him. "I love you, but all you could do was bash me. I know you are better than that, and I still love you. But the only way for you to love me back is for me to be your angel. That's why I am dead. I'll be your angel, and I won't let you suffer. As for my will, I give all my things to Daniela, my best friend. I also give my 4 bottles of poison I used to die to Jake, Melissa, Ariana, and Aaron, so you can be reminded every day of what you did." Chapter 4, Better Places. After Ellie had died, Aaron felt horrible. He didn't know what to do. He visited her grave after school every day. He kissed her grave and dropped a single red rose. Then he remembered he was given her number and she was buried with her phone, so he could still have a connection with her. He sent her a text. It read, "Please come see me. Is now okay?" He knew that was one text he would never get a reply to. Then his phone beeped. It was her. She said, "On my way, Aaron, but promise me you won't hurt me ever again." He replied, "Yes, I miss you, and I promise." Then she appeared out of his window with 15-foot-long angel wings. He opened the window and said, "Ellie?" She nodded and hugged him. He gave her a kiss. This is my last stop on my way to becoming your angel. He nodded, then giggled. What is so funny? She asked. You're so much prettier than Melissa, he said. She giggled. I guess that is kind of true. He slipped a gold ring with 2 beautiful diamonds. She asked, what is this? He said, we are now married. She said, while floating up too high for him to reach out to her, I love you. Please take care of Daniela. She's so dear to me. He nodded. She blew him a kiss and disappeared into the sunset. The moral of this story is to be kind to everyone, or else they may end up being your angel. And I know this story may seem a little bit, well, sad. I'm only 13, people. This is the first actual story I've ever written. I'm starting on another one called The First Kiss. I know, I like to write romantic stories, and I like mysteries like James Patterson, Noel Roberts, Patricia Cornwell, and all them. And so, yeah, no hate comments, and no copyright, please. And if I copyrighted on some other story, never read it, and I'm very sorry. Okay, well, peace.